Hello guys and welcome. Welcome indeed. Okay, so I have a lot of arrows through my head and a damn creeper. I think that was a creeper. Was it a creeper? I don't know. This night is being retarded. Damn it. Wherever I go, there's always mobs. Okay. No. Dang it, spider! Get out of my way! Oh, I don't have my jetpack on me. Oh, poo. Okay. Sorry, guys. A little bit coughing still. Mostly gone away. But I have a problem, guys. I'll see if I can fix it, but for this episode I'm gonna do something a little bit different. And the reason why I'm doing this a little bit different this time really? And the reason why I'm doing something this time is I want to get a lot of progress done without recording, because when I have to record, I lost my jetpack. Oh no! Oh damn! Oh, there it is. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done without having to record, but this is the room. I have it all set up ish. I still need to put the flooring in, but they're all connected. And what's on top is a low voltage transformers. Now it looks cool. I mean, I like it, but I have some serious problems. So what I did under there was I hooked up an MFSFV. I bought it off of Duncan, which he was online. I bought it off him for a couple diamonds. And so I hooked that up, and I also bought a couple because I don't have all the equipment set up, so I can't really build the things I need. So I'm kind of buying off of other people. Whoopsie. But I have a problem. I have a serious problem. One, I like this cable, the low volt or high voltage or insulated high voltage cable. I made tons of this. Basically to the extent of I can't really make any more than what I have. I think I have a little bit less than a stack. Totally useless, I presume. And the reason why is I did an experiment. So what I did is I have it piped all the way here, and I had the MSSV hooked up with the high voltage transform or medium voltage transfer with a that may be my problem, guys. I think I need a high voltage transformer that leads to a low voltage or medium voltage transformer to a low voltage transformer that's hooked up to the batteries. Now, I did an experiment. I filled this bad boy up with 40,000 EU. You know, I wanted to see experiment. What I did is I disconnected the bottom. Well, I disconnect that so it wouldn't pump into that bat box that I put there. So I disconnected this, or I connected this, filled that up, disconnect that before filling that up. So I disconnected this, filled this up, disconnect that, and then after that's full, I reconnected this and then piped it up here, and this is what I get. 25,144 plus 8 left, which means I lost Where's my calculator? I can do some calculating. Let's do some math real quick. I did a test earlier without the transformers, and I was losing a 96.38% of my power that was coming out of the things, which is basically four to six watermills running up, that was getting through. I was like, this is not good. So I had 40,000, guys, divided by 25144 plus 8. Oh wait, sorry guys, wrong way. 25,144 plus 8 divided by 40,000. Uh-oh, I did it wrong again. Why did I do it wrong? There you go. I'm only getting 62.88% of my electricity from just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 16 cable away, or like I think 10 blocks away. Yeah, that's a big problem, guys. I'm gonna probably redo this experiment. I want to, I have power, so I guess I want to redo this experiment, and I want to get rid of the low voltage transformers and actually see if that makes a difference. Back to my original, I wanted to see how much percent I'm losing with that. So let me do that real quick and figure that out, and then I'll get back and I'll show you the results. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Oops. Full screen that at all. Okay, so I resetted the setting. 0. And then 40,000 here. So what I'm going to do, disconnect that, and then reconnect that, and see how much I had. Now we had 25,144. And I don't know why the whole issue was... I don't know if you have to all keep it the same or something. I don't know. It's very confusing. I don't know how and why I'm losing power like crazy. But we're at what, 25,144 plus 8, and that's basically what it was. Actually, I'll probably post this. I want you guys to comment and see what I'm doing wrong. Is it the cable wise, or is there a cable that I can stretch that allows me to not lose so much power? I know that when you connect cables along, that eventually they do lose power, but not much. But it seems like we're losing a lot. Now we're at 21,250, give or take, divided by just 40,000. And now we're at 53.125%. So now we're basically losing half of our power versus the 62%. So it seems like the low voltage works. It helps in order to sustain the power wise. But something's wrong, because what I did in order to make all this work was connect these guys, the low voltages, through here, so when they get here they have their power. But it seems like every time, I mean, what's that? Let's do a little bit more math. I'll make this like a math problem, guys. You guys can probably help. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13's bottom there. 14's there. 15, 16. Okay, so there's 16 cables. Now, We had what, 21,250, I think. Okay, 21,250 divided by, I said 16, right? Or 21,250 divided by 16. Interesting. Okay, so I have the math. I'm losing 0.0075% every cable. That doesn't add up to what we need. Oh, sorry guys. Oops, I did it backwards again. Oops. 21,250 divided by 16. So basically, did it backwards again. 40,000. Put zeros on. So 1,328.125. So take that divided by the 0.53 we're getting. We are losing exactly 703.9 EU every time we go from this cable to that cable. That's a lot of EU, guys. That's 704 EU per cable that we are losing, which is, if we do the correct times 16 is, yes, with a give me a second, I can find the percent error in this calculation as well. With the 3.526% error, and the percent error is how much I'm actually off from how much we're losing. So 704 and the 5%. Let's just say I'm off by 5%. So you increase the let's say 704 times 0.05. Oops. 705 plus 32.5. I'm losing 728.5, and then let's get a little bit more precise here, guys. With a 0.21% error, so we're basically on it. So basically losing 732.5. I said basically 732. Let's just say 732. So for every time I jump from this cable to this cable to this cable, I'm losing 732 EU. That's a lot, guys. Now let's say if I use this cable, and I took this cable and I wanted to go all the way over here. Let's say I needed to power this system. Let's do an example. Let's say that's 60 blocks. Okay. Let's say I used one bat box in order to power up. So I powered up a full 40,000 bat box. Let's say, what was it, divided by 60, I say? Yes. 40,000 divided by, I think it's 60, divided by the cable. Ooh, I didn't put 60 in. Just put 6. 666.6. So, from that 40,000 battery box that was over there, and then it drug all the way over here, without any MFs or any low voltage transformers, because it seems like there's not much of a big difference. 4,000 in that, but it kind of stretches when you get farther. So without any low voltage transformers, only 666.66 power, or EU, is actually getting to this system. which means in order for something to work, I would need power supply boxes where this is. So I need like tons of MSSVs being constantly powered up in order to transfer that energy to where I need it to go. It's ridiculous. Why am I losing so much power? And with just 666, that you're looking at what? I'm still losing 60% of my power. So, I mean, even if it's short or long? No, I did the math wrong, guys. Sorry. 40,000. So we got the power that's there times the 60. That's 666.66 power is getting there. So I actually 666.667, 666.667, but we'll just say 66 constant. By 60, we got only basically about 11.11% power gets over there. So, which means I'm losing 9%, or I'm only able to transform 9%, or I'm losing basically 91%, I think. Yes, 91. Minus 9. Yeah, 9. Yeah. So basically, that's how much power I'm losing. It's like 91%. Oh wait, no, 89. Sorry. Yes, 89%. Yes. Or if you want to be precise, 88.89% of my power is being lost. So basically, this whole setup is a bust. Which means, I mean, I could keep these guys, but the cable is what's wrong. Now I'm thinking, oh boy, this is going to be so expensive, guys. I'm going to need to get a fortune pick, find diamonds, and then do the diamonds. I know you can actually make diamonds out of some material. But it seems like in order just to power the whole thing, I need so many hybrid solar panels. I need like... Seems like I need to go either, you know, ultimate hybrid solar panel, which generates 64 EU at night and 512 during the day, or something like that. I can't remember. It seems like there's just so many problems, guys. What I'm going to do with this bad boy is I'm going to try another experiment and see if that works. I still had this one spare when I bought it from Duncan, so I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna figure this out real quick. See if there's a change between if I put a high voltage in. Alright, be right back, guys. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Alright, so I'm gonna do another test. So I powered this up. I need to disconnect this from that before I die. This is not hooked up to anything other than just by itself. I put the high voltage transformer, then the medium voltage transformer, and then the small one, like I had before. All I did was just add the high voltage into it and see if that actually works. So let's try this one again. Okay, I'm disconnected from there because I don't want bad results. I want positive results that I can actually rely on. Interesting. Oops. I put the back box on wrong. Oh, I put the back box on wrong. Silly me. Alright. Oh, darn. That's a low voltage transformer that I don't need. Alright, so now we're turning some power. Yeah. Alright. Because if I hook anything higher than a bat box, I fry every circuit that I have in here. Power will go throughout the whole system and fry the whole thing. Basically blow all my bat boxes up. And I spent a lot of resources on it. I am not kidding you. It was about a stack and a half. Alright, so we're at 13,000. What about here? What are we doing here? So this is draining a lot faster than I can see. I mean, I can tell. 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, 7,000. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're completely drained. I'm pretty sure this whole bat box isn't full. Yeah, okay. Still the same. So it doesn't matter if I add a high voltage in there at all. It still has problems. I don't know if there's a way that I can, if I because what if I place a darn it, I'm gonna have to use a pick for that one. But what if I use these? Ah, darn it, I did it again. And I did it again. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I don't want. What if I use these? Connect them just before I put the thing in. Maybe that the power that goes into the bat box converts into more energy, maybe, and then causes it to do it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some experiments. Actually, I'm gonna show you in my test world the experiments I have. So I'm gonna show that as well. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, and welcome back to Minecraft. This is just my test. Oh man, that's a big crazy. Oh yeah, this is my test thing. Now I've set up a little demonstration between gas fiber cables and insulated high voltage cables. I want to know which one works better than nothing. Alright, so I want to break down in steps. Which one feels the fastest? Is there a max current, a less current, or something? I want to know. It's going to be great help for you guys and me guys. So it has a storage of that, and it's going to be a little bit off, but we're going to see which one could go faster. See how good I can place. The next step is from MSSVs to MSSVs. So how much power do I lose between 20 blocks? That's what the gap that is. And then 5 spaces between high voltage, medium voltage, and then low voltage, and then 20 blocks again to bat boxes, and then a couple lengths away to another bat box to see how much power I lose between that one and that one, to see if, hey, does that box from that one, do I lose more power even though I have bat boxes placed between? I want to see how much power I lose. So let's get it on the roll and let's see how fast I can fill these up. I want to see the good thing. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky to place this, but pretty close, guys. But it seems like 131, 21. So it looks like there's no problem between these two cables in order for you want to power something through, you know, whatever power supply you have hooked up to whatever MSU, because it looks like, yeah, there's not much of a big change that you can notice. So we're safe to assume that there's no power being lost between these cables, because as I remember, we should lose 732 between each one of these. So it doesn't look like if you are connected to a constant power supply, you don't lose any power in here. But it seems like we lose power here. But let's go on to this experiment. So it looks like, you know, we got power. Whoop-de-doo. Right. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna see if I can't stop these around. 80,000. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna write down all this information on a paper so we can go through this. And now it seems like this thing is actually gonna become a long video, but I think this guys will help you guys as much as it will probably help me. So in the high voltage insulated, we have 808, 808, 232 EU in that one, and then the glass we have 828416. Alright, and that's the power that we have into this thing. Alright, so now what I want to do is 20 blocks away. Seems like a good estimate, 1/5. We can put these guys and start filling up these guys. Whoops. Alright, so I'm gonna pause the video because we're gonna save some time here. Be right back when we get the results. Alrighty, so we just now finished 356 and 0. So we need to add 356 in order to this end. Alright. So it looks like we did lose power, guys. Which is 779,532 plus what was it? Because there was some power still left into the thing. We want to get pretty close. 356. Okay. And now that was for the high voltage insulated. Alright, so it looks like the glass fiber cables lost 0 EU. So after 20 blocks. So that's pretty cool. I like the results. Let's do some quick calculations here, guys, and let's find out how much power will be lost in the high voltage cables. So we had 808, 232 minus 779, 532 plus 356 is 29,000. 29,056 EU for every 20 blocks. So it's safe to say I'd have to do this test 3 times in order to get good accuracy readings, but off of one trial, let's assume that we've lost, for every 20 blocks, we lose 29,000 EU. That's a lot of EU, guys. 29,000. You can imply that, hey, if you're running an let's say you're running a nuclear plant, you know, that costs your uranium and all the things, and you had that set up with the high voltage, you're losing 30,000 EU that's being produced every 20 blocks your thing has to go to your power supply. So let's say if it's 100, you know, you're losing times 5, you're losing 145,000 EU. That's a lot of EU, guys. Okay, that's pretty impressive. So for the second test, we have 779,532. We're not going to add the 356 because it's not in that system, and we can even it's not much of a big percentage with the 356, because with the 356 we have to assume that we also lose power with the 356 through the blocks, and I had to do some calculation in order to get a better thing, which would reduce it. So estimated about 29,000, give or take. And then from here we just have our 828,416 EU. Alright. Now what I need to do is I need to disconnect these guys. I don't want power coming into the system. Now I need to finish connecting these guys. I have to get these. No. Actually, we need to power these guys. Okay, so it's not connected from the thing, so we're not going to get power. I need to calculate how much power I'm losing from here. So, actually, I need to do a little bit more math, because it's not 20 blocks, guys. It's 5 blocks plus the 20, so it's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So it's 38 blocks. I should have done something a little bit different. I totally forgot to account that even if you do this, you still lose power going through the circuitries. Now it seems like you don't lose any power from this, but that's 38 blocks from here to there. So we can actually multiply it, and roughly that's what we're going to lose. Oops, I need to go to my grass. Okay, so 7. Okay. Whoops. Okay, and then it goes through there, and then through here. Alright, so 38 blocks. Let's see how much power... Oops, I actually connected it already. Duh. Something's weird. These are... So it seems like I have something wrong. Apparently... Let's put them here. Oops. Actually, I know what's wrong. I said that the bat box is wrong. So I need to cut the power so nothing happens. And then I'm going to turn the bat boxes like this. Okay. There we go. Okay, so everything's connected. Double make sure that we still have all the power. We do. Alright, now let's connect these together and see how much power. Okay, so it looks like I should have hooked up more battery packs. We can actually do that. I want to see how many that we lose. Should have put... Now, I think we would have been fine if we put MFVs, but I made a mistake. I'll probably redo the experiment, but I'd have to add all these up because there's so much power in these. Maybe I should have just used bat boxes. So it looks like we're draining, but it looks like it's draining pretty slow. So it looks like that we're losing power somewhere. 18. I mean, do we lose power when we go through this system as well? Alright, I'll be right back and we'll get to the results. Okay, I'm back because I actually gotta go to school. It's about that time where I need to go to my math class. So I'm gonna let this run, and hopefully it'll fill up. I don't want to put too many bat boxes in, because I'd have to go add them up. I want to see how many I can actually fill before it drains all the power out. I wish I had the same amount of power, but it seems it seems like this, and I got about 5 minutes before I go, so I'm gonna allow these to fill up, get them all done, and then, because I'm only getting 32 EUs a tick because of the low voltage transformer, which goes from 512 256, I think. Whoops, I could have lost. I don't like being placed that stuff. I don't think any power got into the system, but we could maybe be off by, if we're off by like 100 or 200, it's because I placed that thing in, so they don't fill up that fast. Could, maybe. Kind of messed up the whole experiment though, unfortunately. But we're doing big numbers, so a lot of it doesn't really do big deal. Like, for example, if I had if I had 812,000 pennies all in one place and I put a quarter in there, or if I put like I put a quarter in there or something like that, or if I put 100 or 200 or 3 or 4 or 5, even 1,000, that's not a big percent. Take the big gigantic number, divide by how many you put in, and that's how much your ratio is in order to find your find how much is actually in it. So it's not gonna change big, guys. Now it was 38 blocks, guys. 38 blocks. Okay. I'm gonna go to school, so I'm gonna let this run day and night. You don't lose power while it sits, so I think I'm gonna need, I want these bat boxes to fill first before placing some more. 167, 568. How much power do we have in that system anyways? We had a lot, didn't we? That's 40, that's 40. What I'm actually going to do, I don't think I could hook up MSSVs. So, what I'm going to do is bat box. Because I don't think that there's a big difference. I just want these to all get filled up, per se. Not deleting the ones that have the power. Alright, let's get these all filled up. Let's get these guys in as well, because I want to have finished results. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Gotta go to school, so I'll see you guys in about an hour and a half. Be right back. Alrighty, guys, I'm back from school. Oh yeah, college indeed. Okay, so we've drained everything we possibly can. Alright, so we need to take a record, get into the mindset of experiments / research. We have 268 left in here, so it looks like, is it? No, I thought that was 2. Some odd reason. Okay, I haven't checked this out, but let's check this out, guys. It'll be a fairly long video. I do apologize, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, so I need to calculate all this. Okay, so let's get my trusty calculator out. Not my, my good calculators in my bag. So I'm just gonna do this on my phone. I want to calculate this first. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4,000, 40,000. Don't forget the X is 0. Plus 256 plus... Actually, don't include the 256. Plus 4640. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, plus 10. And that leaves us without the 324,650 EU for 38 blocks. We'll do that. And let's do math here. I have one that stops here somewhere. Okay, right here. Yes, I know my phone is low. 27104. Okay. 27104. 27104. Write that down. We're gonna calculate. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, so I came to a conclusion for this one. This setup, these glass fiber cables lose exactly 0.0% of its electricity. I'll probably do an experiment of 250 blocks long for this. I want to see that. I'll probably do a tutorial maybe on that sound. And right here, now I need to do some math, but it looks like 532 divided. I want to give you guys a percentage as well as information. 779532 minus 324650. I've lost 454,882 EU. And that's with 39 blocks. So it seems like there's a function in this. We could probably figure out the function. It'd probably take a while, but it looks like 20 blocks I only lose, 29,000 EU. But 38 blocks, which is 18 more blocks, I lose, let's find out. 324 650 divided by 29. I lose 11 times more electricity if I go 18 more blocks. That's astounding how much energy I lose with just this is insulated high voltage cables. This is not low voltage crap. This is high voltage crap. This is high material stuff. Okay? This isn't just some run-of-the-mill stuff. I mean, there's 2 times insulated and 4 times. There's probably something I could probably fix with that, maybe times 4. But it seems like you should never use a wire other than this. Now, you're probably telling me, you're like, well, you should use glass fiber cables in the first place. Now, let me be clear. My setup that I have used a lot of glass fiber cables you know, just to put the thing together. If I want to go to, you know, 15, 20 different locations around the place, that's a lot of glass fiber cables, guys. And do you guys know how many? Let's go back to the server. Alrighty, we are back on the server, and in order to make, let's say that on standard basis, 4 glass fiber cables for every diamond. Every diamond, guys. That's a lot of diamond. Okay, what I had about 2 stacks, basically 2 stacks of this. So divided by 4, 32 diamonds. Half of a stack of diamonds just to make this, guys. Just to make this indeed. It's not cheap, but it seems like versus the insulated. Let's check the insulated, because I think it's insulated. It's rubber. It's rubber. I do have some rubber trees over there that I need to get in. It's ISN. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Insulated. Yeah, here we go. Which is basically refined iron and rubber, which is cheaper. But it seems like this material is not worth it. It seems like all this stuff. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe gold cable could produce more than insulated high voltage cable. Maybe I'm not too sure. I'll probably have to do some research on that as well. But I'll probably bring a tutorial on this. But it seems like in order for this design to work, I need to exchange. I need to get rid of all this stuff. I'm not happy about it. I'm really mad about it, actually. Get rid of all this low voltage crap, because I don't need it, because there doesn't seem like there's an endless supply of. I still get constant power no matter how far you go. I'll test that theory to prove it. It's just a theory, it's just an assumption, but I did like it. It looks nice, but with, you know, I don't even have any glass fiber cables, but it doesn't work. It doesn't look nice with it. So I'm pretty much screwed in that area. Basically kind of built this whole place for mostly nothing, really. I'm just gonna have to live with it and make it all glass fiber cables and just use glass fiber cables. But I don't have that much diamonds. I seriously don't. And what's going to happen is that I'm gonna be making, because I want to. I'm gonna be making a quarry, pretty much this instant. Not now, but I only have 18 diamonds, guys, which means I can't make enough cable for that stuff, so I need to go get diamonds. But in order to get diamonds first, I need to get a fortune pick first. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go do that and get that done. Probably thing, but I need a quarry in order to finish what I need to do. I need to start stocking this stuff. I need to start, you know, I need to start sorting this stuff out a little bit more. I need to put my machines in here. I'm not going to use macerators. I know that could be cool, but they're so plain. So I'm excited to use the other Buildcraft stuff, like the pulverizer and the induction furnace for them, just because it looks a lot better. And so it just looks a lot nicer. So I'll give you guys, I'm going to finish the floor, I'm going to get all that cable out, Sorry guys, coughing. I'm pretty sure that's probably loud. I should probably warn you. Change all of it out, get it all out, put the new system, or put the glass fiber cables in. Unfortunately I have to do it. Change all my floor planning that I use the insulated cables for. Get rid of that crap. I wish I could just dump it. Make a little lava bucket thing so I could just start dumping crap into it. And start changing out all the cables. Oh, well, at least I have a purpose for diamonds. Looks like you can you can actually double your diamonds. There's a way to double your diamonds. I saw a video from the Mindcrack team on how to double your diamonds or make diamonds. I think Vintage Beef did it. I'm gonna have to go see his video again to go see if he actually how he did it. But I'll be showing you guys the quarry. I'll be showing you guys my setup and everything, all in multiple videos. So I'm gonna post all these videos up at once. I'm gonna be up all night long. Gonna do some homework, finish that up, get the class stuff, be on the server all day, all night long, getting the stuff found, making videos constantly, and just kind of get it out for you guys. But it seems like that little experiment went horribly wrong. The way that I'm gonna cough, so pause it or fast forward, I don't know. Okay, never mind, I wasn't gonna cough. False alarm, guys. But yeah, that's basically it. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna end this video here, so guys, please comment and subscribe. I really, really, really want your guys' comment. I mean, I'm gonna press you guys even right now. Comment now. I want to know if this helped you at all. If this thing helped you. If you want me to do, you know, something like this. I'm trying to do different ways, multiple different different things, and not just keep doing the same thing, changing it up. So I want you guys to comment, as well as subscribe, so you guys don't miss any of this good stuff, because it is good. It's some good juicy stuff. Alright, guys? I mean, I wouldn't want to miss it. I mean, jeez. I just did an experiment, and I just proved that high voltage insulated cables suck. Huh. Quite mad about that, actually. It took me a while to do it, guys. It took me about 3 hours to do it. So it's basically 3 hours out of my thing, so I'm kind of not happy about it. But that's Minecraft way for you. Seems like I need to be an electrician to understand the cables, but it seems like I get the fair acknowledgement of it, so I'm pretty happy about it, guys. Alrighty, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and don't miss anything else. I'll see you guys next time. Later.